What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Is this even the crypto hour anymore? What are we doing?
We got to keep the name the crypto hour. We're going to do an hour. We're going to talk about crypto, and it's going to be a fun stream. But man, it's good to be back on YouTube, man. It's good.
Yes.
YouTube and Twitter, I think we're on right now.
Yeah, absolutely. We're let me double check, but I'm sure we're dual streaming from both platforms. Usually, you guys only get our voice, but now you get our actual faces. Which, if you're into that kind of thing, I mean, whatever.
I like it. Yeah, it's better. It's good to see your face. The most dynamic duo in all of cryptocurrency. And now we can joint stream, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We can actually joint stream. But the dynamic, guys, if you watch this on YouTube, hit that thumbs up on Twitter. I think we're live on X right now. I see it right now. Retweet this video. And we got a pretty good stream coming here, Rodney.
Absolutely. Got the D-Gens in the house that miss the boys. This is giving me this is giving me Terra Luna Crash vibes. This is giving me 2022, Sam Bankman-Fried, wrecking everybody, Do Kwon, starting a new project in 2 weeks. What a crazy time that was, bro. How did we get through that?
Which project?
Terra Luna.
Wait, starting a new project in 2 weeks?
Yeah, dude, when Terra Luna crashed, Do Kwon was like, all right, sorry about Terra Luna 2.0. First of all, look at the guns, baby. Terra Luna 2.0, baby, you know?
Crazy. You are Rodney 2.0, but that was actually some of the craziest times in history. Like, I'm glad that it's on YouTube because we'll have that forever. But the Sam Bankman-Fried fiasco, covering that every day, all the FUD that came out against Binance, and then obviously Terra Luna was it was insane what happened with Terra Luna. The markets were crashing. That's why it's like people are like, Jake, why are you so, what's up, Bree? Everybody's like, Jake, why are you so positive about the crypto markets right now? We're at a 40K Bitcoin. I'm like, yeah, there was a time when we were at a $15,000 Bitcoin. The only people in our streams was my mom and the D-Gens, and no one was in cryptocurrency. Literally, that was it. Like, it was a tough time to make content, but we seem to have weathered the worst of it. And I mean, dude, we're at a 40K Bitcoin. We're at a 40K Bitcoin. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, hindsight's always 2020. I mean, the thing is, like, back then cryptocurrency was dying. It's like, you know what? It's like we just had spot Bitcoin ETFs get approved. That's such a big deal. Like, I don't think people understand the gravity of this situation. That's such a huge deal. And then now people are like, oh, it's a scam still. Like, I still meet people who are adamant that it's a scam, but I think it's going to take some time to get that reputation. Jake, over under on a Super Bowl commercial this year?
Over. We're going to see it. We'll for sure see if I had to guess, we'll for sure see a Coinbase one. And I mean, look, here's the thing, and this is what I noticed. You know how Crypto.com partnered with UFC? There was a time that they kind of took a break from like, this fight is sponsored by Crypto.com. They took a break, and you're starting to see them come back. So I don't know if like the UFC had certain rules that they had to hit, but like, you know how like, they flash in the bottom right-hand corner, like, crypto, this fight is sponsored by Crypto.com. They would show in the bottom right-hand corner. They stopped that when crypto was crashing, and they brought it back when crypto started to recover. But did we have a Super Bowl commercial last year?
Hell no, we didn't have no Super Bowl commercial. Can you imagine a Super Bowl commercial? I mean,
I would imagine. Look, if I had to guess, and I'm wrong a lot, I am wrong a lot. I would guess that we could see some sort of a Bitcoin, a Bitcoin ETF approval commercial. I mean, we've seen them on Twitter. They're pretty good. And then I would love if we had that Coinbase commercial, Rodney. I would love it. That was one of the best commercials I've ever seen in my life, where they're just talking about the old ways, right? It's like the little girl in school saying, no, we can't do it that way. Or the girl in the office like, no, we don't do it that way. And it's about the old ways of money because that's just how it is. It was a well-done Coinbase commercial. I would be thrilled, absolutely thrilled, if we saw a Coinbase commercial on the Super Bowl. It would be very, very bullish. I mean, Coinbase obviously has the money, aren't they? They're the ones that are hosting all of these Bitcoin ETFs and all the transactions. They're making a lot of money. I think it would be good. It just depends. Honestly, Ronnie, it depends if the Super Bowl wants that.
Yeah,
it depends if the Super Bowl wants that.
You mean BlackRock? I don't think that Coinbase is doing the Bitcoin transactions, but I think you mean BlackRock. Dude, if BlackRock might have
Coinbase is hosting it. Coinbase is like the exchange that all the transactions go through.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought it was just on the open market.
No. I mean, I can, we'll pull it up here. Now that we have YouTube, we can pull it up. But yeah, Brian Armstrong went on like Fox News and was talking about it. They were talking about the Bitcoin ETFs, and they're like, so Brian, like, what does this mean for your business? And he's like, well, obviously it's good. Like, all of these spot ETF transactions are going through Coinbase, but we also think it's just going to be big in terms of mass adoption and welcoming people in. Someone fact check me on that, Rodney, but like I said, I'm wrong a lot. Yeah. But for this one, I'm 98% certain that all these transactions are being not brokered. Brokered is not the right word, but being fulfilled on Coinbase's exchange.
Geez, shout out to all the vol, dude. They've already these ETFs. They've already accumulated 100,000 Bitcoin. It took Michael Saylor 3 years. They did this in a week. It took Michael Saylor 3 years to get 190. These motherfuckers, they're serious.
They got money, bro. I mean, they have like some of these have what, trillions of dollars. trillions, which is higher than the crypto market cap. So yeah, it's nice to see like Larry Fink and guys at BlackRock flip bullish after what 7 years ago they were bearish on crypto. And I do think it is going to be a slow effect, but I do think we're going to see more and more people turn bullish on cryptocurrency. But it's not going to be everyone. I mean, you probably will never get Jamie Dimon, and that's fine. You know,
I was going to ask that. When do we get Dimon? He was so pissed when they were asking him about like the Bitcoin ETFs and stuff like that.
So here's the thing with the Bitcoin thing. It's a pet rock. He hates it. What's up, Jayhawk? How we doing, my guy? But I don't think you're ever going to get certain people like that. You know, like and that's what makes it a free market, right? You're going to have some people that are against it, some people that are for it. There's some people that hate Apple stock, which I don't know why you would hate Apple stock, but people hate Apple stock, right? Some people hate Tesla. Some people love it, right? It's what makes it exciting. But you can't expect someone like Jamie Dimon, who's in the traditional cash business, Chase Bank, cash, to endorse something like Bitcoin. You would like it. You would like if he got ahead and was like, "Yo, this is like let's start accepting Bitcoin." For Chase, like it would be good. But I'm pretty sure. Do you remember the tweet that came out about 3 or 4 months ago, where Chase sent an email to all of their European customers? I think it was mostly in England, and they said like we can stop serving your account if we believe that your transactions are tied to cryptocurrency. So Chase is not with crypto. I don't think that Jamie Dimon ever will be. Maybe if they get a new CEO. But it's just the cards that were dealt. Let's celebrate the people that are pro crypto, like Michael Saylor, Elon Musk. Yeah, Rodney Sorensen, that's right, baby. Also Larry Fink.
They are pro blockchain technology because it is a fast way and immutable way to move information and stuff like that, and it's speedy and stuff like that. So they do like that. But I think obviously Bitcoin's a little bit different, and they don't like, in my opinion, that Bitcoin's obviously a threat to the dollar. Now, with the presidential election on the horizon, and by all means, it's probably going to be Donald Trump versus Joe Biden, which that man can't even get a sentence out.
I love that clip, bro. Did you see what he said yesterday?
Yeah, like, that clip. It's like,
look, I'm just gonna say it right now. It's January 24th. There is no way, regardless of what party you are. I don't care who you vote for. I live in California. A lot of people vote for Joe Biden here. They can't run him out there. I mean, his mental health has declined so much since he's gotten to office. And it's like, imagine him on a debate stage right now with Donald Trump. There's no chance.
Check this out on.
We'll teach Donald Trump
yeah, see his face. It's better.
We'll teach Donald Trump a valuable lesson. Don't mess with the women in America unless you want to get them.
Look at the crowd behind him.
Dude, doesn't this look like it looks like a COVID speech? That looks like a background to me.
Where your masks at, you super spreaders? Where your masks at? Can we say that on YouTube now? Thank God for X. Can we talk about X for a second? How much is a breath of fresh air is X? Elon, please keep this platform afloat. It's literally giving people a platform to say whatever they want. Well, without like anything. Obviously, can't say anything heinous, but geez.
As it should be. And you know what? Rumble's also the same way. Kick streaming is also the same way, right? Like there's pretty much no rules on these. So, I mean, that's how it should be, within limits, right? Like obviously you shouldn't say anything that's so out of line that it's illegal, right? Like that's what Elon does. He pretty much says like our free speech pretty much follows the laws of the country that we're in, right? Yeah. So in America, you can't make a threat to somebody or else you'll go to jail, right? I mean, like a serious threat. You probably can't do that online either, or else your account will get suspended. But if you voice your opinion about the elections or a president or what's going on with Texas and the illegal immigrants, like if all this free speech wasn't happening, you'd probably get in trouble for talking bad about that.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. It's crazy. And here's the thing. It's like, yeah, I get it. These are private companies. I get Facebook, Instagram are private companies, but when everybody's using them, you can't be censor them. You know what I mean? Like 4 years ago, we are talking about the Hunter laptop Biden situation. I know there's a meme coin called Hunter laptop, whatever, but like,
I'm aping. Take my money.
I know I'm aping, but they were acting like that wasn't a real thing. And then after the election, like, oh yeah, sorry about that. That was legit. But first of all, we gave a shout out to Daryl F and Trap for the $5 donation. Says Pinky, shout out to Rodney and Jake. Y'all keep grinding. The grind never really. Even when you were on vacation, you were putting out content, bro. Like
I was working. I was doing like the bare minimum, honestly. But like, I don't know. A lot of people, myself included, you have that like mentality where you're like, I have to work. Dude, yeah. This is my third crypto cycle. Third full crypto cycle, bear markets and bull markets, and like I've kind of just seen how it goes, and I've seen how it is on Twitter and online. And it's like during the bull run, I told you guys this from the beginning. I was like, during the bull run, I'll be streaming every day. I'll be working, making videos every day. But in the bear market, like there's not that much to talk about. I didn't really it didn't help me in my life to just make videos about Do Kwon and Sam Bankman-Fried, and engagement was low as well. And I was like, I'm going to take some time off. I'm going to travel the world. You know, I've made some good investments in the bull run. I'm going to travel the world. And guess what? When the bull market comes back, which it looks like it is, I'll be back. And some people don't like that. They're like, you should be here all the time. But for me, it's like, dude, like you should do the same shit. Like, I hope this bull market you're investing right now, I hope you take a lot of profits at the all-time high, right? I hope you learn from your mistakes during the last one. Don't hold it back so long. And I hope when the next bear market comes, you'll walk away. You have all your profits. And then when we hit the low, which we will hit another low, you put money in and you come back. But I think that's like the best strategy. And that's the best part about being your own boss. You can do whatever you want. You can take time
absolutely. Off. Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the point of life, to have some freedom. You know what I mean? The truth is, like, it's so we've worked like these 9-to-5 jobs and stuff like that. And crypto's given me a lot of freedom. And I'm not there. I'm not where I'm at, where I want to be in crypto. This is only my actual, I would say this is my first like beginning of a bull cycle, because I got into crypto near the end of the last super cycle. I started making content in October, and obviously November is when the dump started to happen. So I haven't really been in crypto that long, but I did grind through the bear market because that's where I needed to be. And I'm not where I'm at just yet, you know, building the X platform up, building my YouTube up and stuff like that. But I'm looking to kill at this bull run, baby. And we're already hitting the ground running. Dude, you put out like 10 videos a day.
I'm trying to do like 4. And I've been back on YouTube a little bit, but really like just X is like it's a good platform to post videos. The thing about X that like is different than every other platform, and like I think other platforms should install this, is the retweet button. On YouTube, you can't retweet my video on YouTube and other people see it on YouTube. Like you can watch it, you can like it, it helps it with the algorithm. But if I post a video about the punky community, everyone in that community, if they like the video, they can hit the retweet button, and that sends it to their followers, and that sends it to more people. So I think I've been saying it for a year. I was one of the first people to say it, but I was like, yo, I said that we need to post more content on X. I think that this is going to be a place where, one, free speech lives, but two, it's like the TikTok effect. Like you just get so much more reach on X. It's a free speech place. Crypto lives on X. It just made sense from the beginning.
It's wild. Did you see Mr. Beast's numbers? Did you see that? He made a quarter.
What's up with that though? Like it's got to be inflated, or Elon and them must have paid him. I don't know what happened, but it's like I've seen other people post their numbers. They have like 3 or 4 million followers, and they get paid like $300 a month. Like,
well, how much do they get per view though? That he got a lot of views in that video.
I know, but I just feel like something was inflated. Something happened.
So a lot of people are saying that it's because Elon Musk and all like the you could say the X overlords retweeted his video, but also to understand that YouTube will feed you Mr. Beast videos in their algorithm, especially if you're a new viewer. Like he's on the front page, so it's no different than what YouTube would do. Maybe the ad revenue is inflated because people were probably putting ads on Mr. Beast's videos. But I think it's kind of nice to see someone make that much money off of a video that got, I don't know, was like 100 something million views or something like that.
Great. That's so many views though. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. I want more people to come to X. We saw Tulsi Gabbard launch her show on X. We saw your favorite news anchor ever, Rodney, who you kind of look alike, Don Lemon. With a shaved face, you kind of look like him.
Don Lemon. Actually, I kind of look like him, but I hate that guy. He's such a dork.
Yeah, but Tucker Carlson came here. It's like people are. It's becoming like the all-in-one platform, and we're gonna have payments here soon, which is pretty exciting. I'm actually reading. Let me show you this.
What are you reading? But you don't even know how to read.
I read 20 pages a day, but I'm reading the Elon Musk book right now. Oh. And fun fact, I think it was back in 2000 or 2001, after he launched PayPal, he actually launched the website x.com, and he wanted to be like an all-in-one payment application. So now he has x.com, and I think that payments are the next thing that are becoming. But yeah, it's a good platform. He got a lot of hate for it. I mean, he fired 75% of the workforce, and like Twitter / X is still working pretty smoothly, in my opinion. So he's just a businessman. Everything that Elon Musk touches turns to gold. We have our first question of the night. Hello, Sophia from Costa Rica calling in, just getting started in crypto. Any advice for this bull run? Yeah, Sophia, I would say, and this is not financial advice, but it's just advice from experience. This is when like the money is made. And this goes to everybody in the chat. This is when the money is made in the bear market, right? Like if you're getting in when your friends from high school and your teachers and the bus drivers are talking about Shiba Inu going to all-time high, it's too late. It's too late. When CNN and Fox News are posting articles about Shiba Inu going all-time high, it's too late, guys. Like when no one is talking about crypto. And even right now, there's a lot of fear in the market. That's how I know it's a good time to buy. So that's my piece of advice is like, this is my piece of advice. And this doesn't really go to meme coins, to be honest with you, because a lot of meme coins fail. But in terms of blue chips, when there's a lot of fear in the market and you do not want to buy because the charts are lower than they've ever been, it's probably a good time to invest some money.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely, guys. Buy when there's blood in the streets. I mean, if there's one, the biggest lesson I've learned is that all the top projects that have been performing, the top 10, top 20 cryptocurrencies, they all recovered and they're not even close to their all-time highs yet. And if you're bullish on the future of cryptocurrency, you're probably bullish on a lot of those projects surpassing their all-time highs. So that's cheap discounts. Solana Avalanche comeback story. I mean, everything just absolutely sending and moving with Big Daddy Bitcoin. And always remember that Bitcoin stands for something different than the rest of cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin should be your number one. It ain't going nowhere, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bitcoin's Big Daddy number one.
I also think diversifying is big. My buddy just asked me this. He said, yo, I have 3 Ethereum. What do you think about me exchanging one of those Ethereum, converting one to Solana? And I go, look, I think that's a good play. I think that's smart. I go, but also holding 3 Ethereum is smart. You know, you really can't go wrong. I was like, my price prediction for Ethereum is probably around $7,500 to $8,000 in the peak of the bull run. My price prediction for Solana is probably $500 to $600. I'm like, you really can't go wrong. But I do think it's important to diversify. We saw that with Terra Luna. I mean, bro, when I first started making content back in 2020, Zen out, another Zen in.
Pop her in, baby.
Bro, we're the same. When I first started making content in 2020, back when Terra Luna was like probably $100 million market cap, like small. There was all these people from Terra Luna shilling me their project. And I'm like, dude, this is so complicated. Like it really is. But there was people that invested all of their net worth into one project, into Terra Luna. And we probably still see that. There's probably people in Hex and Pulse Chain that have all of their money in these projects, but you don't want that to happen. Like if it pays off, good. I hope it does. But the people that invested all of their money in Terra Luna, let's say you had $100,000. If you would have just had 25, 30 in Terra Luna, 40, 50 even, and the rest in Ethereum and Bitcoin and Cardano, like you would have survived to see another day. So you never know what can happen in crypto. I mean, people were probably all the way in on FTT token. People were all the way in Terra Luna. People were all the way in Celsius. And look what happens.
Absolutely. And you should try to self-custody your cryptocurrency. That's kind of complicated for a lot of people. Centralized exchanges are a good place to buy crypto. They're a good place to store a little bit of crypto, and they're a good place to cash out crypto and stuff like that. But when it comes to self-custody, you need to make sure you have the keys to your crypto, because one of the bigger lessons we learned in 2022 is that even some exchanges that seem like layups, like FTX, may have some dirty secrets. And when they go bankrupt, shout out to Celsius, Voyager, you know what I mean? You may be the last person to get your money. I mean, they're still trying to pay out people today, and they're not going to get all their money back. I mean, we had our Rock, $250,000 stuck in an exchange. You know what I mean? So it's insane.
Whatever happened to that? Did he ever get that back? It was Gemini, right? And I think Gemini survived. So
yeah,
he should be good to get it back. But yeah, I lost I had like $40,000 in Voyager gone. I think I got like a $1,200 check. Celsius, I probably had like $25,000 or $30,000 gone. Still have yet to get a check. So that was a learning. I mean, it wasn't like, a large percentage of my crypto holdings, but it was a learning lesson for me to get your money off exchanges. Rodney, it's called an exchange. Yes. It's not called a crypto, keep your money on here forever, a crypto store. It's called an exchange. You exchange your crypto. Whenever I want to cash out money, I send whatever I'm cashing out to Coinbase, cash it out, send it to my bank. I have no money on exchanges.
Yeah, as you shouldn't either, because at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan, there's no insurance for your cryptocurrency. Big Daddy government theoretically will cover money you lose in a bank run, like actual bank run. But when cryptocurrency companies collapse and they go bankrupt, you are one of the last people to get your money. So that's a big lesson. And algorithmic stable coins don't work. That was a big issue with Terra Luna. So that's kind of complicated.
And on top of that, because there's one thing I ran into where I have hardware wallets, right? SafePal and Ledger and Treasure. And a lot of these don't accept the cryptocurrencies that I own, right? Like some of the newer meme coins, like on Solana that launched, I can't send my crypto to those wallets. And a lot of people are buying these on MEXC or Gate.io because they have accounts and that's where they're getting listed, right? So they're buying on them. You can't send them to a hardware wallet, but you can always send it to a DeFi wallet. So if it's on an Ethereum project or more, you can send it to MetaMask. If it's on Cardano, you can send it to the NAMI wallet. And if it's on Solana, you can send it to the Phantom wallet and hold it there. And a DeFi exchange is not necessarily the safest because you still can get your wallet strained, right? Like it's not the safest, but it's better than leaving it on an exchange, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, and a lot of these wallets are compatible with hardware wallets, like MetaMask and Ledger are a good combination. You can use them in tandem, so you can keep all your meme coins on your wallet and still have the safety of a Ledger. But I'm not sure what it is for Phantom wallet and stuff like that. But so
talk about Solana. Let's talk about Solana and how about it? Like every project that launches right now in Solana is making money, and I'm telling you, one of the reasons is because there's whales out there, just like the Ethereum bull run. Like there's whales out there that have so much Solana. They were buying Solana at $10, $12, $15, $20. So they're up they're up 80% on their money, right? Like if they bought it at 10, so they have essentially house money. Like they turned $100,000 into $800,000 right now. So anytime a meme coin comes out, they're putting money in and they're making incredible X's. But like it seems like every token, and there are a lot of rugs. I don't want to hype it up, but most tokens that are launching on Solana are performing pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. And shout out to 2 quick donations. Coin Collector says, Pelf, love the live stream. Thank you so much, Pelf. And Ryan says, thoughts on Kulo, why dip? So Kulo's a meme coin, it's dipping because meme coins dip. So that's just part of the game. But Solana, I mean, here's the thing. You know, we all know that... What's up, our caffeine? We all know that emotions run the cryptocurrency markets. And the truth is a lot of cryptocurrency altcoins dumped. But Solana dumped at a faster pace because it had a lot of negative association with Sam Bankman-Fried. I made a research. Apparently at one point, Sam Bankman-Fried owned like 15% of the supply, something crazy like that. So a lot of people thought there was ties to FTX. Turns out there wasn't, and it had a mega pump. But what now we're starting to see is a large interest of meme coins on the Solana network. And in a place, Jake, where we've seen meme coins be dominated by, of course, Dogecoin and then ERC20 tokens. I mean, we have some hitters in the top meme coins with Bonk, and of course, MYRO, who I'm sponsored with for the month, by the way. Shout out to MYRO, and many others on the outside looking to get in. And not only Solana, Avalanche and Cardano. So Solana taking over. And the truth is, meme coins are front running this bull run. Meme coins are pumping at a faster rate. It's causing a lot of excitement in cryptocurrency. And I do believe we're going to get the next SHIB and products bigger than SHIB.
Probably already found it. You know, some of these that I'm looking at right here, like dude, if Dog with Hat is at a $341 million market cap, where I believe the bull run has started, because I don't think we're going to go as low as the bottom, but or Bonk ran up to 1.4. Like, I think that these are going to be long-term plays, and it's hard to say the next SHIB, but can they perform just as well or better? Probably. So yeah, I mean, it's just the natural cycles, but there's also, like, you're looking at this list, there's also tokens that haven't even launched yet that are going to be on this list pretty soon. Like, I guarantee you, I promise you, take my word, there will be some tokens on Cardano that are up in this top 15, 20 list. There's already Snack. There's going to be more. There will be more tokens on AVAX that are on this top 15, 20 list. There's already Cock in you. Strange name, but actually pretty good for the meme coin space. And there's going to be more. I'm telling you right now, I'm learning AVAX and I'm studying AVAX because of the tweet that they put out where they said that they're going to start like welcoming in and supporting projects on the on their blockchain that are meme coins, because they're seeing what's happening with Solana. I mean, it's bringing in so much volume. The Solana token has soared so much. So all these developers want the same thing. Like their goal is to develop a meme coin block. One of their goals is to develop a robust ecosystem where they can support meme coins, where it makes it easy to transact like Phantom's done. Because Ethereum did it first, Binance did it next, and Solana was really the third one to do it. But that's the future for them. I mean, think about how much money has come into the Solana ecosystem in the past 2 months just from them launching these meme coins. And I would imagine that Bonk was launched by Solana, the team. I would imagine.
It's got to be somebody closely associated with it. And what we saw today is Avalanche came out in support of small caps and community.
That's what I'm saying. So AVAX is, that's why I'm on AVAX right now all day, just studying it right now. But Bonk had to have been who else can do a free airdrop to all Solana holders of Bonk, a meme coin, and give them just insane amounts of Solana? Nobody else can do that. Exactly. Like it's no, and Binance lists them too. It's like, it's someone that has a huge connection, but like, just think about what they did at the lowest of low, Rodney, literally the lowest day in Solana history. It was around $11 the day before Christmas. They launch a meme coin and they give free Solana, literally free Solana, and Bonk to, essentially they gave Bonk to anyone that's really supported the Solana ecosystem. Like, that's a genius way to get the community back and supporting, right? Like, literally, it was at the lowest of lows. Everyone was writing Solana off. And here comes Bonk. Oh, you bought a phone? Here's an airdrop. Oh, you had NFTs? Here's an airdrop. Oh, you developed that? Here's an airdrop. So I do think that Bonk was probably created by the Solana developers. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these tokens are running up because of purchases from the Solana team and Solana developers, right? Because it's just bringing exposure to their ecosystem, right? It really is at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And you think about Pepe. Pepe couldn't get listed on Coinbase. Got listed on Binance. Binance is a little liberal with who they list. But the connections you have to get listed on Coinbase is crazy, because they don't do things without being very careful, because they're an American company, publicly traded company. They list SHIB, they list Doge. That's it for meme coins. Pepe listing never came, but they listed bonk. Now, Jay Linda made a good point. Says more rugs on Sol. It's easy to make a token. And if you go to the live new pairs on Sol, you can see a meme coin being created every fucking minute, every 30 seconds. So obviously be careful, right? Yeah. I would stick to $1 million+ market cap with some of these guys. I wouldn't be aping into anything under like 100K or something like that. Market cap is dangerous. But yeah, I mean, rugs are part of the game, right? So ape with caution. And big shout out to Crypto for the People Sportsbet with a $10 donation. Appreciate you, brother. Crypto is for the people.
Yeah, I think the Pepe listing never came because, I mean, dude, these guys, I mean, especially Coinbase, like they evaluate these tokens, you know, rigorously. And we saw that with Lily Finance. They didn't list Lily Finance, but they probably saw, like, dude, Pepe has done some sketchy shit. Like they've done some really bad things. It was back in August of last year, where they changed the multi-sig wallet, which a multi-sig wallet is essentially developers put a number of limits that they have, like, so 5 signatures out of 8 people in order to send transactions, right? It's almost like a vetoing voting system. And the developers logged in, I think there was around 8. They logged in, they changed it to 2, and they sold, how much was it? It was millions of dollars, maybe 3 million?
13 million.
$13 million on exchanges, which, like, that should be trackable and traceable and can't be legal, right? That's some safe moon shit. But Coinbase probably evaluated Pepe. Look, there was a campaign to get Pepe listed on Coinbase, right? Even people made artwork to get Pepe listed on Coinbase. They didn't list them for a reason. There's obviously something going on, but they did list Bonk for a reason. Like they sat down, they had a discussion with the Bonk team, and they decided to list Bonk. So the Bonk team is obviously well connected. You can get a Coinbase listing. And my bet, and like I said, I'm wrong a lot, but my bet is that it's probably tied to the Solana dev team.
Conspiracy time, but hey, man, they're out here delivering. And real quick, a five bomb from Crazy Mandy gifting.
Crazy Mandy.
Crazy Mandy. That's Crazy Mandy right there. Shout out to Crazy Mandy. He's donated like hundreds of memberships on my channel. Crazy Mandy, thank you so much. And if you guys received a membership from Crazy Mandy, please thank him and welcome to the Degenerates. One of us. Shout out to Coochie Boy, who's now a member. You'll fit in well here.
That's what's up. It's good to see all the family, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's good to be streaming again. It feels good to be streaming again. I think this is our consistent time, right? We're gonna be doing this every 5 p.m.
Yeah, Wednesday, 5 p.m. We'll get the boys on here. We'll kick more shit than Luke Kang. But Jake, I haven't seen you in person. Well, I saw you in Vegas. But we got a big get-together coming up soon. You ready to send it? I can't wait, bro.
April 12th, 13th, 14th, guys. We're going to be going to Coachella out here in California. Yeah, I'm excited, man. The lineup is like, overall, the lineup is decent in terms of like headline. What's that?
There's some good techno bands.
There's some good, like what we like. For what we like, it's great. But like, if you would want to see a Drake on there, maybe a Rihanna. How about a Beyonce? Throw in some Jay-Z. I'll take Kendrick Lamar. Fuck it, I'll take 21 Savage at this point. But like, who do we get? We got Doja Cat, Tyler the Creator, and Lana Del Rey. Those are the headliners.
Boo! Then we get Little Uzi Vert too.
I mean, I just want to rock. Yeah, but I'll just I'll literally be at the techno stage all day. Just that. I mean, for what we like, it's good. But a lot of people people just complain about the lineups no matter what, even if it's the best lineup in the world.
100%. We're human. We complain. And Wadi, welcome to the Degenerates. At Eggplant is also nice next to your name. Wadi been missing out. He had a membership for a little bit that he stopped paying me. I guess $5 is better spent elsewhere, huh, Wadi?
I like Wadi. Wadi's a good guy. Wadi's a good guy.
Wadi's a man, bro.
Great guy right there.
He'd be roasting me all the time too. Freaking Wadi.
Part of the game.
Yeah, I mean, it is part of the game. But yeah, man, I mean, the thing about this last year in cryptocurrency, what it's kind of taught me, and a lot of people like, because I started off as an absolute degenerate. The reason why I got into crypto, it was through the form of meme coins, and that's why I love meme coins. But what this last year has taught me is that, God damn it, when you're up and you have a decent amount of profits, you put some of that profit into more stable cryptocurrencies, more reputable cryptocurrencies, and things that are going to last, because it's a lot of times it's like gambling, and you keep gambling, you're going to lose eventually. So when you make a massive amount of profits, for the love of God, take some profit. I mean, how many stories, Jake? How many stories of people having hundreds of thousands of dollars just go down the drain?
Countless, right? But it's just because you believe the hype. You think it's going to keep going up, and a lot of developers and influencers are responsible for this, because you sell a pipe dream. Right. And that's almost the job of someone that's creating content. Like, you want to make a project seem good, right? If it's going good, you want to make it seem good. But a lot of developers that we saw in 2021, 2022, man, like, they were just selling pipe dreams about this project going to the moon. And in the back end, they were cashing out. I mean, it's like on the blockchain, cashing out. My question is,
Safe Moon. Sorry.
Safe Moon. I mean, I'm pretty sure that a lot of Saitama devs were cashing out.
Oh,
but
my God.
do you blame them? I mean, like, I think people were setting walls and showing like they had like $20 million of Saitama at the all-time high. Were they supposed to just sit on that forever? Like
No.
I think if people were in their situation, they would be doing the same thing. But I think it's one thing to sell a project, right? We see people like the XRP devs and Vitalik Buterin, they sell their projects, small amounts, keep that in mind. But they're building something like realistic. They're not selling it and then put out a tweet right after and be like, we're going to the moon, we're going to take over. It's like, that's the difference that we're seeing here in the meme coin space. But Rodney, we saw a lot of developers just run away and scam. Like, is there
baby
Docs developers, right? The Shiblord is the most recent. He literally was doxxed, just dipped out for like not even too much money. I mean, like $250,000 is not enough to go to jail for a couple of years, which he probably will. Like, he was doxxed. There's videos of the guy, but like Cliff Fettner, like that guy had Shibnobi, like some of the Saitama guy, like Vision token. They just migrated to a V3, never launched.
Somebody's in the chat right now. Can they send me that video of Cliff Fettner like threatening the community? I guess somebody was talking crap to him. I love that video.
I think he was threatening Faltron. I think it was Faltron.
I think it was. And shout out for Crypto for the People says, have you heard about community takeover for Pinky on Solana? Okay. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Let's talk about community takeover because I'm sorry. I get it. It's community tokens, but I think you need a leader in a project. And if you start off on the wrong foot, we saw it with Dog, and you have some guy who's been wrecking the chart the entire time, it's so hard to get your reputation back. And it's DeFi. No one knows if that person is still in the project rugging you.
Yep. You know? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw something on Twitter where he was like still selling from like not pious. He tweeted out, but community takeovers, I mean, they could work, right? I've seen them like I've never seen a community takeover like have massive success, but I have seen a community takeover go from like $1 million market cap to like 5 million. Obviously not great, and now it's at 0. So I've never really seen a community takeover have massive success, to be honest with you.
Same. And shout out to Jesse T. Do you remember Jesse T? He went on the Russ's live space. He said, Russ, how much coke you doing?
I do. Yeah. That was funny.
Hilarious. But he says, guys, the real alpha is spot buying altcoins at the bottom of the cycle. Meme coins are fun and stuff. And yeah, you can get a home run, but it's all about smart big plays.
Agreed. I 100% agreed. But then again, meme coins will give you a better opportunity if you put a small amount in. Like I've seen tokens in the past go from 1 million market cap to 7 million. Like if you put 1 ETH in, you now have 7 ETH. That doesn't happen on altcoins. That might not if you put 1 ETH into Ethereum, you might not get 7 ETH in the bull run, right? So, and this happened in the course of 3 or 4 days. So yes, it is a smarter play, but I don't really think too many people in here are claiming to be fucking rocket scientists. A lot of people in here just want to make some money. And right now, but like the message that me and Rodney preach is like, yes. I mean, for me, 85 to 90% of my crypto portfolios is in blue chips, and I like to gamble on the side and put an ETH into a project or half ETH, whatever it is, some Solana. And if it runs up 10x, 20, whatever, I'll take some profits and I'll put it back into that token of the blockchain I'm on. So I don't know. It just is a fun space. Like, I don't even preach it. Someone said, God and honk at 200K. It's like 7 million. Jay Linda, that's a win. That's a win. I don't even preach it. Then I don't even recommend it to anyone to buy meme coins. It's like there's probably a 95% chance you're going to lose if you put your money into a meme that gets 95%. Like the odds are not in your favor, but there is a possibility. Like Jay Linda got into honk at 200K. Jay Linda, how much did you put in? Even if Jay Linda put in like $200, from there it's up 35x. Like
you remember Chaba?
Chaba, yeah.
Yeah, he put in, I think, like a $1 million market cap in Pepe 2.0. Put like an ETH. That thing went up to 150.
Holy shit! Exactly. But now it's like dead, right? So it's like hopefully he took profits and got out at the right time. It's a risky space, guys. Like we can't be on here telling you that it's not. It's a risky space. You're gonna lose a lot more than you win. Like, but when you do win, it's what keeps you coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like gambling. I remember when we went to Vegas and we were playing blackjack, bro. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I lost.
Got wrecked.
That's the fastest I've ever lost money. Well, maybe in meme coins.
Yeah, we got wrecked, and it's different though. I mean, the Vegas does a good job though at disassociating you from like real cash, because meme coins is like, dude, if I need to go, like if I need to get a hotel or an Airbnb, it's $2,000 for the weekend. I'm like, fuck, it's a lot of money, right? But to put money into some shit coin that just launched, that's like the Grok 2.0. I'll throw 4K, no problem. 2 ETH. Yeah, here you go. It's like you disassociate when you're like spending Ethereum or spending casino chips. That's why they give you chips the same way. It's like you disassociate yourself from real money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, meme coins could be that, obviously that way too. For some reason, like when I'm out and about and I have like a bill that's like $200 for dinner, I'm like, God damn. But then I see $200 for a meme coin. I'm like, yeet, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. You disassociate yourself. Like when you 0.4 ETH was $600. It's like, oh, that's nothing, right? But $600 it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So you kind of have that disassociating. I want to pull up a tweet here after I throw in a Zin. Yeah. Shout out to Zin for sponsoring our live spaces.
Absolutely. Little upper decky for the Snecky. Is that a puck of 3s or 6?
I do 3s. I just don't want to graduate to the 6s yet. I'm already addicted. I don't want more nicotine. I don't want to become more addicted. So
sit your ass up. Jake wants a little bit of that African sugar, baby. Put it in your lip, baby. That's what a Zin is, bro. It's African sugar.
Oh, really? Nicotine?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know that. Share my screen right here. I want to pull up this tweet. So Capo, everyone knows Capo. He's an ultra bear. Not really. He's been pretty accurate though. But he said currently testing a major support. 5th wave of C is missing. Is that Corona? And the main resistance hasn't been reached yet. Excuse me for my burps. Also, most altcoins look like they want a last high. That's why I've added some exposure to alts, 30%. Last leg up and then full reversal to new lows. He thinks that we're going to go up a little bit here. And then he thinks that we're going to go back to like 2020 lows. Like he thinks we're going below 15K Bitcoin.
Well, a lot of people have been saying that, but I can't see it. How?
I can't see it.
I mean, I'm seeing other charts that are saying that we're on the same, we're on the same path as the last halving. A little consolidation before a massive pump. That's what I'm saying too. Technical analysis is so weird.
I know, but this guy was spot on with the Bitcoin ETF TA. Spot.
A lot of people were.
I know, but he was perfect. He's like, all right, we're at 42K. We're going to run up to 49K after the Bitcoin ETF news and then back down below 40. Exactly what happened. I was like, and I followed it. I wanted to make sure he was accurate. He was spot on. So Capo, good call on the Bitcoin ETF, but I hope that you're not accurate on this. I mean, if we do get back to 12, who knows though? It's like some people make their living and make their money off being bearish,
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, WhaleWire, I don't know if you follow WhaleWire, which is one of the bigger crypto, you could say, people in the space. I mean, he has like 500. He followed me too, but he's always bearish, like always bearish. And he's not right all the time, but when he is right, it's like it's an engagement thing, in my opinion. It's like being super bullish. Like if you're super bearish, everyone's like, "Oh, shut up, you're fucking wrong." Da, da, da. And then it's engagement, So he's just playing the game too.
Yeah. Is CZ Binance still in America?
Binance. I think he is. I don't think they let him leave. Dude, what's up? So, in my opinion, I think that Binance was probably the last dark cloud kind of looming over the cryptocurrency world. Because when you think of Black Swan events, what else besides Tether collapsing, I suppose, but what else could bring down the entire cryptocurrency market? It was Binance.
Yeah, a stable coin could potentially and might potentially at some point. They all seem to be back, but yeah, Binance was the last dark cloud, and how they exited their PR team is so amazing, bro. No one even really batted an eye. Most, I mean, guys, let us know in the chat, but like most people's opinions didn't really change on CZ Binance. And CZ Binance, he's kind of the reason that FTX went under, and no one really gave him shit. No one really gave him shit because all the blame got put on SBF. But if he didn't say that, I mean, who knows if FTX actually does crash? I think it was inevitable. It was built on a house of cards. So he's a good guy for pointing it out. But I mean, he got caught money laundering and letting terrorist organizations use Binance and
sorry, that was phrase.
No, giving people special access, VIP people to Binance, and no one really batted an eye. Just how they handled it, he took full accountability. He said he's stepping down. He said he's stepping away. He introduced the CEO, and everyone just kind of moved on.
Absolutely, Jake. What is it saying? Men lie, women lie, but what doesn't lie?
Money.
Numbers don't lie, baby.
Numbers.
And if you look at Binance, they're the number one exchange by trading volume, and it's not even close, really. It hasn't been close even after the CZ situation. They had to pay a $4.3 billion fine. CZ broke out the black card and said, "Put it on my tab, baby." I doubt he gets any jail time, but obviously, he did bend the knee to the U.S. government, right? You can't be letting people use your platform, American customers, when they're not supposed to. You can't be letting terrorist organizations and sanctioned companies use your platform, but they're still winning. I think a Binance listing, especially with small caps or just cryptos in general, is still a feather in their cap. But real quick, we have a $5 donation from Sir Byte. Says, have you guys gone through the steps to interact with Byte, the AI dog, yet? Woof, woof.
No.
Shout out to shout out to Byte. I actually have a nice little Byte moon bag. I think that's going to be one of the bigger ERC20 tokens.
How do you interact with the dog?
I don't think you do. What you do is you just ask Grok what.
Oh, I've done that. Yeah.
It's Byte.
I did that, and actually, I did it, and I was like, I was doing a video on Byte, and I was like, "Who's your dog?" And he's like, "I don't have a dog." And he said, and he goes, "If I did though, I would name him Byte or Grok." And I had to go back in and like find a tweet from like the Grok guys where he's like, "My dog's name is Grok," or "My dog's name is Byte," but I tested it out. It didn't work. Let's try it out again right now.
Yeah.
What is your dog's name?
Yeah, send it. You better not say like Spike or something. Uh-oh.
Wow, they I don't even want to show it. I don't want to.
Oh, damn. What is it? No, flood it. We got to make a clean. What is it?
All I said was, "What is your dog's name?" And they said, "My dog's name is X because Elon named him after the platform you bought."
Oh, gotta Byte. No, this is our only.
Is your dog's name Byte? Let's try that. Maybe that will work. Is the name of Elon Musk's dog's Byte? No, I didn't say that. Oh, no. My dog's name is Byte, and he's quite the digital delight. Oh. He's always by my side, helping with my tasks, making sure I'm rough around the edge. Okay, my dog's name is X because Elon named and so he has multiple dogs. All right, Grok, we're still alive. I thought I almost just wrecked the project.
Tweet of Byte though. That's actually pretty cool.
Legend of Byte. Yeah, and then they have the Byte AI dog. Is this the Twitter?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're supporting it. Byte is Elon's. Okay, so Byte is a fish, but it's strange though, right? My dog name. So he has multiple dogs.
He's a big dog guy. Grok's just a big dog guy, dude.
Yeah, a lot of digital dogs. Okay, I thought I was going to fund the project, but his dog is official. Its name is Byte, which is good. I like that project too, man. It's well done. You know, it's just it's a good narrative. I'm looking for good narrative tokens. It's a good narrative.
Yeah, Ethereum will have its day. A lot of ERC20 tokens are just. They ain't doing nothing. All the focus is on Solana. The hope is for Ethereum is that it won't stay that way. But I don't know, man. I think the last bull run, man, I think that, I guess you have the money, fine. But I remember minting NFTs and all kinds of shit. It's just so expensive.
Yeah. I mean, ETH is not going anyways, anywheres. Like there's still a bunch of ETH whales. It's still the easiest platform to use. Although Phantom is pretty easy.
I love Phantom.
And Radium and Jupiter are pretty similar to I would say they're very comparable, but at the end of the day, there's definitely more ETH whales and there's more money obviously in the market cap of ETH than there is Solana. And because of those facts, I would and people are comfortable on ETH. Because of those facts, I would imagine that ETH meme coins will make a comeback as well.
Dude, don't get me started with Shiboshis. First of all, Satoshi follows me, which is pretty cool because we kind of got into some beef. But Shiboshis was, man, I tried to mint 3 of those, dude. I got charged like thousands of dollars in gas fees and got 0 Shiboshis that are worthless now, by the way, that are absolutely worthless, by the way.
All my NFTs are worthless, dude. All of them. I spent like $150K on like a fucking Mutant Ape Yacht Club, and it's probably worth like 10K now.
Is it really?
It might make a comeback. And I was given like, other NFTs and airdrops of ApeCoin and stuff like that. So, and I took some profit on the ApeCoin. So it wasn't all bad, but it wasn't all good at the top.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometime. Maybe it'll go back up sometime.
I think Mutant Ape Yacht Clubs will make a comeback. A lot of these NFTs, like the fucking what was that one monkey NFT?
Wait, what?
Yeah, something.
Banana Task Force 8?
BTFA, Banana Task Force 8. Like, what happened to that, dude?
Remember they bought my NFT because, so there was a pretty much a small project called BTFA. We kind of had a falling out, but I had one of their original NFTs they gave me. So I put it on OpenSea for like 10K just as a joke.
Crazy.
They bought it as like a fuck you to me. And it's like.
That's the best, dude. That's the best fuck you ever. I've had some pretty bad fuck yous in my life, and like, that's a nice, like, oh, here's 10 ETH, 10K for you.
Yeah. And I was having such a bad day too. And Austin called me. He's like, dude, your NFT just sold. I was like, no, who bought it? He's like, Sway did. I'm like, yeah, those guys were all high and mighty, but dude, those guys rugged another project called Metapolitans. I had a pre-sale for it and everything. I know Austin did a promotion with it and they just complete rugs it. Oh,
really?
Rugged.
Just no ethics, like no character, like just and illegal. Like I'm pretty sure he's doxxed.
No, I guess it wasn't illegal. I guess so I think because if you promise something to your audience, because here's the thing, like a failed business and a project failing, like you can't tell whether it's like because businesses go out, go under all the time. And if you're an investor in that business and you lose everything because it just failed, I mean, you just lost your money because you betted on something to win. But if they're doing like bad business practice, like SafeMoon was, telling everybody they weren't pulling from the liquidity when they obviously were, then that's a little different. So I think it's how you word it, how you fulfill your roadmap, and those sorts of things.
Yeah, I mean, still an interesting place to be. And it's like, if your local Nutri shop or like vitamin shop goes out of sale, there's no one investing in that shit. It's like there's people investing in this, and you blatantly rug it. I would disagree. I think that there should be some legal repercussions. Did you see the pastor in Colorado?
Oh yeah, dude. He said God told us to remodel our bathroom or something.
I thought it was a joke.
No, he's serious.
I thought it was a joke, dude.
Religious fanatics, they make me lose my mind when they say God told me to do something. He's like, God told me to pull out $1.8 million of the liquidity when the project didn't do anything. He's like, half of that went to the government, but the other half, we remodeled my bathroom or some shit.
Yeah, at least he did pay his taxes though. But yeah, I think he's going to get screwed. I think it was the SEC division in Colorado. But yeah, it's like, I mean, he's just a pastor, so we had to keep that image, like God told me, like, just with his people. But ultimately, like, you made a bad decision. You pulled $1.3 million from the, it doesn't matter who, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who told you. It doesn't matter if Rodney told you to do it or somebody else or God or your higher power or the universe. It's like you pulled $1.3 million of liquidity. That's illegal. You can't do that.
Absolutely. And shout out to Honda Trump with a $2 donation, says Rodney and gang. That's right. Gang. Thank you so much, Honda Trump AI. It's been a pleasure having you. Dude, I'm having 2-year memberships come up. That's wild.
That is wild, man. I need to start streaming again on my YouTube and see. I probably have like 4 years. I think this is like, right. Dude, I started this shit like 4 years ago to the date.
Yeah. I want to talk about Volt Inu for a second because it's an oldie but goodie. But you made a video for Volt Inu, and a Gangbanger says, recently, Gangbanger says, I'm mad that we got tricked into thinking that we didn't need like influencers. Like, I'm saying F that. And he gave you a shout out for your video. Now, I don't think influencers are everything, but you definitely want people talking about your project, and you definitely want to have a welcoming, culture or just welcoming vibe into that ecosystem, any ecosystem, because it does get people on your team. And it's interesting to see how so much has changed over the last year when it comes to like top projects and stuff like that, and just the culture in crypto in general.
I think influencers are important, that's why, like, for me, if someone asks, like, and I try to vet all my projects, and lately I've been pretty good. A lot of my plays have been performing very well. Trump token ran from 11 million to 95 million earlier today, a clean 9x, right? Other tokens have been doing well. But like, if I'm like, I'm a small influencer, right? But if I make a video in your project, like, it's going to reach 25, 30,000 crypto investors. And if you make, and I make good content, right? And I'm professional, and it's well worded, and I talk about your project in a good way. It's like, that's good for your project. It's marketing. It's like a commercial, and it's like going directly to crypto investors. So yeah, the projects that thought that they could survive without influencers, they can't. I think Pepe is the only one. And it's like, unless your project is getting incredible organic exposure, like Bonk did, like Pepe did, like you have to get influencers. It's got to be part of the marketing budget. It has to be.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I think people like give influencers a lot of the time a bad rap because it's okay to market something with knowing the risk, right? The point is, like, the audience has to understand the risk, because meme coins, everyone loves them, right? And I think that if you're going to ape into one, at least you get a video that's telling you everything there is to know about the project in a fun, interactive way. I think gone are the days of people saying, buy this now, it's going to change your life, because no one, at least that I know, is like that anymore. No one's telling you that so-and-so is going to change your life. Instead, it's like a presentation. This is what the project is. Do you like it? Great. You don't? Here, you have a little video that you can make that informed decision. Because the truth is, people are not going to read the white paper. They're not going to understand the history of the project. They're not going to look into the tokenomics. They're just going to buy it based on whatever.
Yeah. I think it's like, that's what I try to do, is I try to make like an unbiased video. Like, if you got an exchanges, I'll talk about your exchanges. Like, you have a high market cap and your price is up 50% of the day, I'll talk about that. You just signed a couple big partnerships with Gotbit, I'll talk about what Gotbit's been doing for tokens. But yeah, I don't think that you should. I think like influencers should have I don't think influencers should be responsible for your trading decisions. I think at the end of the day, like, they're just a vessel to present it to you. But I think that they do have responsibility to like present unbiased information. Like the same way, like, if you're going to cover Apple or Tesla, like, just talk about the facts. That's it. And like, some speculation's good. Comparing some things to other charts in the past is fine in history, but I don't think you should always, and like, I know in the caption, like, you can use something like, oh, this is 1,000x, whatever. It's good to pump something out and you get views that way. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't be telling people like, hey, invest in this, you're going to get rich, because 95% of the time you're going to be wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, like, when you're watching some of these videos, just understand that like they're there just for you to like pretty much get an idea for what the project is. I think that you know, me personally, I wouldn't blame someone for my decisions when it comes to investing in anything, because I understand that you know, at the end of the day that they're marketing something. But what's been nice too is not being so closely associated to one cryptocurrency, not being so associated to one brand. Because I think when you do that, like whether it's HBAR, whether it's Terra Luna or SHIB or Saitama, like you're like forced to not say anything bad about that project. And I feel like both of us have come a long way not being so closely tied to one project, where if you say anything negative or stop covering it, people stop watching you. Whereas they watch you now for just like your brand and maybe getting crypto alpha.
Yeah, it's tough, you know, especially like when you talk about a project and you see some red flags, it's tough to, I mean, what do you say? You know, even like we just saw it with Grok or with Byte. I was like, oh shit, should I show this up here? And I've never been. Yeah, it's FUD, but like you don't want to hurt other people's investments. You don't want to hurt a project. So you want to bring good information to people, make them feel good about a project, and if they want to buy it, they can buy it. But I think that the time is coming where it's like we're going to start seeing more and more meme coins pop up that do have a chance to make people a lot of money. I mean, we never say Tama.
Oh, yeah.
There was a gentleman that turned $50,000, which is a lot of money to put in. Don't get me wrong. Like putting $50,000 into a meme coin is actually crazy. He turned it into 40 million.
Fucking nuts. And sold at the top.
He sold all the way up. Yeah, and people hated him, but I mean, he's kind of a genius for that.
Kind of a Chad. Yeah, he's shilling Terra Luna now. Shout out to Mr. Diamond Hands. But you know, yeah, I mean, he's doing his thing. And
it wasn't him; it was Crypto Noah. I think Diamond Hands like made pretty much like life-changing money on it too. He sold the top, but Crypto Noah made 40 million.
Because I remember at the same time, Russ called them both out, Mr. Diamond Hands and Crypto Noah, saying like, yeah, you guys sold at the top, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean?
Can you blame them now?
No, hell no, I can't blame them now. I mean, at the time, even though I was new to the space, I'm like, something isn't right.
I think it was how they were going about it, you know? Here's the clip.
Hold on. Did she Fan, can you DM it to me? I can't do links. First of all, shout out to Fan in the space. Missed 2 million, or I don't know how many million subscribers you have on YouTube
and Instagram popping. So this is Classy. Did Classy ever send you your $1,000?
No, but he gave me some Spider Takes NFTs that were pretty much close to $1,000. So he fulfilled his duty. A lot of people don't say that doesn't count, but you know.
Did you sell them?
No, I didn't sell them. I play. It's a good game. I just don't play them. I just don't play it anymore.
Fuck it.
I got
That's
time
crazy.
for video games, bro. I tried to play video games. I just can't.
I tried it too. I had like FIFA. I was like, all right, I'm just going to take my mind off work, you know, but it's like, dude, honestly, for us, like we're on our screens all day. Like the best thing to do is not be on a screen, you know, like get out. I just went for a run because I had Oshgood Slaughters. I just went for a run for the first time in like 4 months. And bro, that's the best high. It's better than any alcohol, better than any drug, like a nice hard run and sweat. It's refreshing. You feel so good afterwards. So, but back to the TV, like it's like, dude, I'm on I have lights here, cameras, screens. I'm on it pretty much 8 to 10 hours a day. It's like the last thing I want to do is go play video games on another screen. Like I want to get outside.
Absolutely. Is this the real HTX? Hi guys, keep up the great work and keep building. It's on yours, Jake.
Yeah, it might be.
HTX? Shout out to HTX. List us on your platform. I think you
list
go to
me and Rodney on your platform,
please.
Did Twitter comments show up now?
Yeah, they do. They do. Let me see. How do I go to your shit? Let's see. Yeah, you can see it's cool because
it's what?
Hold on.
So is it just when they comment like on your actual like live stream, it shows up now on StreamYard?
You can pull your live streams up where like the hold on, give me a second. So when you click on your live stream, in the right-hand corner, it shows you like the live spaces. Now they're live streams. You can do live streams in live spaces. It shows like
gotcha. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. Jake is hosting. We got 32 viewers here.
Oh yeah, on all platforms you have 150. So at the beginning we had like 200 or something like that. But
hell yeah, that's cool. Thank you guys for joining us on this this stream. It's good to be back on YouTube. The Crypto Hour is back, and sorry for being a little bit late. We had to download it, get something going. Jay Linda said runner's high. Yeah, it's true. It really is. It's good just working. It feels good to be back in the flow, man. Like when you travel and shit, like you don't have the gym. You don't like America really is an underrated country, I believe. Like I really think it is. Like we have our issues, but I really think it is. You when you go to like Greece or Italy, man, you really take advantage of the fact that you can't just call an Uber. You can't call an Uber. You can't get DoorDash to your house. You can't get Amazon delivered same day delivery. Like we have it pretty good here in America.
Pretty good. Yeah, it could be worse. You know, a lot of people take our freedoms for granted here, but that's because they've never been to like a third world country. They don't understand what actual poverty is. You know, living so close to Mexico growing up, we used to go to Mexico every weekend to party and stuff. Like when you're waiting on the line to get across the border and you see little kids like selling fucking candy and people selling like windshield wipers, you understand like juggling at the border. Like you got to realize it really humbles you, and it makes you realize like how privileged you are to live in the best country. It is. We're not perfect. Okay. I'm not saying we're perfect. All right. You know, but
it's far from it. It definitely is far from perfect, but there are a lot of nice things in terms of America. And I think safety is one of them too, right? Like, yes, there is crime. There is crime, but like, are we ran by cartels or the mafia? No, we're not. Like we have law and order here. There is crime. It's kind of getting out of hand in America, but it's not as bad as other places. You know, I'm thankful to live here. I think it's a great country. Although I might have to get out of California too, because just it is a little bit of a shit show, and the taxes are so high. It's like, why are you paying 14% tax to live in a place that is ran by homeless, incompetent leaders all around the board? So I think 2024 is the year I actually move out of this blue state of California.
Yeah. Bro, let me tell you something. What was the biggest culture shock, I'd say, from moving from California to Virginia? Because chat, if you guys don't know, I just moved to Virginia about 6 months ago. Was everywhere I go, Jake, the public bathrooms are open. You can use public bathrooms. Crazy.
It's an anomaly here. Like, can I get the code? You go in there, it smells like shit because a homeless guy was in there. It's like, it's
you get a code, and
it's not the best. But I mean, how do you feel? Are you happy to move out of California?
Yeah, I mean, it's slow living here. The only thing I miss is that I wish I had a bigger city, because I do like to party on the weekend sometimes, and I need thunderous techno. I need EDM. I need to be in a club shaking my foot. You know how we do. I'm a dance machine. Who has better vibes than your boy?
Nobody.
From the start of a festival to the end. I mean,
Austin Hilton.
Welcome. We're talking about Shiba Inu. I love Austin Hilton, by the way. He's funny.
Good guy.
Good guy. But the vibes are like, I need that, and I realize here in Charlottesville, Virginia, there just isn't that. I mean, there's close. The Richmond's pretty popping sometimes. DC's pretty popping, but I do need to be able to party occasionally.
That's why God created Coachella, Rodney. We'll be out there in April 12th, less than 3 months away.
Woo, me and the girl are excited. Tickets bought. Airbnb is locked down. Airplane just booked today.
Are you flying into Palm Springs?
Dude, yeah, it's so expensive.
Of course, dude. You should have just did it LA.
No, because then I have to rent a car. Then it would equal with time and stuff. It's 2-hour drive from LA.
Yeah. No, probably more. With Coachella traffic, probably like 4 hours. So you probably made the right decision. Yeah,
absolutely. So we're gonna take an Airbnb from an Uber from the airport, and we'll meet you at the pad.
I can't wait, man. It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a send, bro. I can't wait, bro. We're gonna have some fun, man.
We will have some fun, guys. And anybody else in the chat that wants to join us, you guys are welcome to come. Bree said come to Detroit. Bree's the one that introduced us.
Detroit. How about the Lions? I know Bree did introduce us, bro. I remember when you hit me up like, hey man, there's this festival, Hard Summer. You want to go to it? And I was like, am I gonna get jumped and stabbed by a bunch of Saitama guys? That's what I thought.
I was a little suspicious too. I mean, dude, whenever you meet a stranger online, it's like it's good to be suspicious.
Yeah, we were just homies from day one, really.
Straight up, we had that moment where we're.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, what's the chat saying? Bree's saying Detroit is so much nicer than people think. My buddy lives. Where's he from, Bree? Like 30 minutes away, like a nice area, and he said that there's like super nice areas of Detroit. Like it's a good spot, but obviously there's a lot of crime too. Just like anywhere though. Like there's nice areas of LA, there's a lot of crime. There's nice areas. There's San Diego's nice. There's a lot of crime. There can be, So it's like anytime you get a big city, there's probably going to be some crime. Is there any city in America that's not run down? I know New York's bad, Seattle's bad, Portland's bad.
Yeah, Charlottesville's pretty. I mean, some parts. Yeah, some parts of every place is pretty.
Tampa's
bad.
Pretty nice. I don't know about Miami. Is Miami like a shit show?
Dude, I remember taking the Uber in Miami last time we were there. It's pretty crappy sometimes. I was actually supposed to go this Friday, but
for what? Just to go
the fight thing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the fight's not happening.
No, because my opponent hurt his ribs.
I don't think he did.
I told you what happened. Don't say it on stream, but I told you what happened with a special someone, and no one will fight me. Either there's a money discrepancy, or they just don't want to fight me, and I have no fight now. So I've been literally sacrificing a lot of my life over the last 3 months, a lot of content for, I wouldn't say nothing, because I got to meet some cool people, but honestly, it's okay.
It got you in shape too. That's how you have to look at it. Like you were able to train and keep your head on straight and get in shape. So I think at the end of the day, It's a good thing,
Yep.
you know. And it wasn't meant to happen. Who knows? You might have gotten the fight. You might have got hurt. Like you never know what could have happened. I mean, maybe not, but I definitely don't think you're like just from looking at that face off. I was like, oh, that guy's scared, you know. So I really don't think that he. I'm sorry. I don't think that he hurt his rib. I'm sorry.
I think he did, but yeah.
I mean, the X-ray he posted like looked like it was just straight off Google Images, like Google broken rib X-ray. It's what it looked like. I mean, dude, he's older and like
I'm not saying it.
No, I'm saying it. No shame to him.
He said he was gonna
like,
knock me out in the first round. That's what he said to me. You know, I'm knocking him out in the first round. I was like, all right, we'll see
he's
about
just
that.
he's an older guy. I mean, maybe he did break his rib, but for me, it just like it's hard to believe a little bit. But that shit happens all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Jake, that's our time, buddy.
That's it, man. Good stream. Good to be back on here. We appreciate all of you guys joining us, and we're gonna be live tomorrow on Crypto Twitter at 11 a.m. PST.
Yes, sir. AM EST, motherfucker. Oh, wait, no, you're right. I'm stupid as fuck. 2 p.m. EST.
2 p.m. EST and 11 a.m. PST. We will be live, guys. Thank you guys for joining us. Bree, we love you.
You.
And we'll see y'all later.
Peace, guys.
Peace out, everybody.
Have a good night. Bye-bye now.